Hi, I'm Teresa Porter, and this is my initial thoughts about teaching with media in the classroom. First, I'd like to say that I am terrified of teaching with media in the classroom, and I think a lot of that comes from my age and my experience with technology. It's very limited. I remember when I first started back to college in 2009 as a mother of three who had been out of the classroom for 20 years. I was terrified to even create a PowerPoint presentation, and now I'm making videos and trying to post them on the web and things like that, and it's scary. But my teaching philosophy is to provide an environment where students are free to be individuals in a collaborative space where ideas are encouraged and free flowing, and the classroom is a safe place to grow into highly developed thinkers and lifelong learners. And I think in 2017 and moving forward, in order to do this, technology has to be involved. And I think technology gives students a sense of familiarity with what they do outside of the classroom. They're used to using technology for every aspect of their life. They have their smartphones with them all the time. They have tablets and computers, and they're very involved in various forms of social media, and that's how they communicate. That's their communication, their main communication. And so to remove that from them and put them in an environment where they only have books and whiteboards and things like that, it's foreign to them. It's uncomfortable, it's boring, and they are accustomed to being challenged and entertained, and that's what they want. And so when we can provide that to them in an environment that it enhances their learning, I think that they're going to be more productive. I sometimes wonder if students had their cell phones and had that technology on them, would they be more engaged in the learning? Would they actually pay attention, even though it might appear that they're not paying attention? And so I think if we can, as teachers, find a way to let them have this technology at their fingertips, would they be more productive in the classroom? Would they be able to retain more information because they are using things that they're comfortable with? And so I want to become familiar with technology. I want to know how to use it. And although, like I said earlier, it's terrifying to me, I think over time I'm going to become more and more comfortable with it. And I think by the time that I'm actually teaching in a classroom, I'll have a better grasp of how to use it and how to get the most out of it so that my students are learning and using it. I think that it can join students here in North Carolina with students all over the country and all over the world, where they can go firsthand and be through the use of technology in a classroom in another country or in a classroom in another region of the United States, where they can see what those students are doing and how they are learning, and they can learn that information so much more easily by not just reading it in a textbook. It's more hands-on, if you will, even though it's not hands-on. And so my initial thoughts about teaching with media is that I'm excited to do it and scared altogether, because it's something that I'm not comfortable with, but I hope to become more and more comfortable as time moves on.